All righty. Hey, everybody. It is Monday, day after first day of school after Easter vacation. I'm waiting here for Nathan. I got about another 7 minutes. And I just wanted to thank everybody for joining me this past weekend for the live stream. And I was able to demonstrate and show you how well the newest Print Prism software for the creation of ICC profiles actually works. He added yet another couple of scans. So now you can actually scan 5 times and stack them on top of each other. That creates such an accurate reading of the actual chart that you print. And the more accurate the selections that are really super accurately placed now, and it's almost literally flawless. It's just click on detect corners once you get it printed and scanned, and it does that automatically for you. There's a little button now next to the on the top of the scan display. You just click, 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 and it will automatically jump to all 4 corners of your scan, and you'll be able to tell whether something needs to be adjusted or not. And so far, all the ones that I did for the live stream live came out perfect. And you know what happens when you're always live? Things go wrong. But nothing went wrong. It was really, really great to be able to do that. Then I actually printed a chart for a paper called Riverstone Satin Rag. And I did that on the 8550 the night before, and I did it on my Pro 100, which I set up with OEM Inks. OEM Inks had a bit of a problem being able to reproduce a certain range on the red zone, as well as the colors that are affected by cyan. And that's why Precision Colors, when they developed the Signature Edition ink set for it, he did address that, and he did it successfully. But anyway, at this point, I have my Pro 100 running OEM. Now, back then, I think I had a color monkey, and I did make profiles. I remember now, it's been years. And yeah, it still did not correct for that. But this time, I ran the Pro 100 OEM inks on that particular paper. I did a chart. I scanned it live while we were just talking. And another thing that it does is you can actually add and control a pause between scans. Now, some scanners, they actually get a little bit hot as they are performing the scan. And so you can pick a length of cooling time between scans from like 10 seconds all the way to 60 seconds. But I didn't want to wait a whole, whatever it takes to scan 5 times plus 5 more minutes. So I chose 20 seconds. That seemed perfectly fine. Nothing failed. What can happen? The reason for this is because when the software triggers the next scan, maybe your scanner is not ready yet. And so that's why you give it this period of rest. And he just wanted to make absolutely sure that you had access to whatever time you really need for your scanner to be able to, immediately begin to not print, but scan the next scan. In other words, it scans that chart once, it rests, in my case, 20 seconds, scans it again, and vice versa, over and over and over until you reach 5 scans. All that information is being recorded. I'm behind the church right now waiting for 3 o'clock, 4 more minutes. And so once that is done, it will do all the computations. And I could just imagine how much work that is, because it's over 9,000 little tiny patches. And those little selection markers, they're like literally smack in the middle. So they're actually reading the actual area in the center of that little patch. And yeah, it's amazing. It does that within like 3 or 4 minutes later, you get your complete profile created. You automatically will save it to your profile folder in Windows or in not Mac yet. I hope pretty soon we'll have Mac. I'm thinking of QImage Ultimate here and QImage One, but hopefully pretty soon they'll decide whether they're going to attempt to produce one for the Mac OS. So hopefully that'll be the case, and a lot of you will be able to utilize this because it's just truly amazing. Many of you that have, say, a Canon G620 or any of the multitude of XP, I think it's Expression Epson models that have a built-in scanner, and as well as the 85 series, 8500 series, 8500, 8550, and there's a couple of standalone scanners that he actually added. The scanners, I'm going through real quick here. Scanners have to have an LED light source, and I think that's why he has stuck and not included the L series. Those are incandescent light sources. I don't know whether that's the reason or not, or whether they are available or not. So yeah, if you have an 8550, by all means, folks, you already made the purchase. You already are enjoying your printer, and you will be able to then print with it with amazing results for $35. Okay, $34.99. You basically go to their site. It's ddisoftware.com. I have a link on my app that's located in the video descriptions. Just click on that app, or save it to your computer, and then go to Print Prism and click on that and purchase it. Again, the best $35 you will ever spend. I've been very, very, very fortunate that from the very beginning he included me in the testing. I suppose behind the scenes of this software, I discovered little issues here and there as the evolutionary process took place. We started at 100, now it's 141. So you can imagine how much work he has devoted to this, and I think he's very proud of it. So don't forget to buy that, enjoy it. You'll never be sorry. You'll have profiles galore. If you were a previous owner of one of the earlier ones, even 140, and I don't know how many profiles you may have created already. I'm going through the process of just reprofiling all the charts that I have. Why not? And if the improvement is infinitesimal, so be it. I'm that kind of picky of a guy, so I will rescan everything. And the more I do that, the more automatic that process becomes, maybe subconsciously, as normal as breathing. In other words, that's what the goal was, to create something that will allow you to not only, create what seems to be impossible, a software that acts like a spectrophotometer. Yeah. I would have been laughed out of the country. Okay. And I hope that these big companies that produce these units will not, have an issue. Okay. That could happen. You never know. You never know. All right. That is it. It's 3:00, and he will be out in a couple of minutes. And I'm going to take him to Panera. He had soccer practice this afternoon, but they canceled. So he quickly texted me and asked me to pick him up at 3. Normally would have been at 4:30 today. So that's it for now. Thank you so much. Oh, yesterday they played, but it was a tie. So first game of the season. All right, that is it for now. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Those of you who came in late because I did not announce this, please watch it afterwards. And then we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.